And anytime your mind starts to wander and your to-do list comes back, just allow it to. But then just allow it to leave without any expectations, without any judgment, without any resentment. Maybe do a quick body scan, see if there's any bit of tension or tightness or heaviness. Allow your breath to circle that area and then allow your exhale to take it away. Remembering that as we move through the poses, we are moving with little to no effort. Our poses, we are not feeling any sensation at all. So if you do start to feel sensation, please come out of it and then settle back down into it. At any time, if you don't want to do the pose or the pose is causing you any pain, which there never should be, allow yourself to just go into Shavasana, and that's fine as well. Take a nice deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, deep inhale. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Moving into our first pose will be a wide-legged forward fold, but we're going to be on a chair. So allow your legs to go nice and wide, and then you're just going to pull your chair in as close as you wish, and you may need to sit on a bolster. And then maybe put a pillow on top of the chair or a blanket or whatever. And then you're just going to cross your arms and you're just going to lay your head down. Perfect. Remembering that anytime you feel a sensation, bring yourself out of the pose, probably in increments of 5%, until you find that sweet spot where you feel no sensation at all, which is exactly what we go after. You know I love quotes, so we'll have a quote in between each pose or during each pose. The light is always within me. The light is always within me. Light is always within me. Very slowly start to come up. The only thing we're going to change is our feet. And we're going to take our feet and we're just going to allow them to go directly underneath the chair, so to speak. Are you able to get your legs straight underneath? And then we're going to cross our arms and then just lay our head back down on the pillow again. Allow your breath to sink you down further into the pose, more into a relaxated state. Deeper relaxation is what restorative yoga is all about. And if there are sensations, then you're not relaxed. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Very slowly start to come up. And we're going to lay on our back and put our legs on the chair. And actually, a bolster underneath, probably like your sacrum or lower, right around there, would probably be really good. See if that's comfortable for you. And you'll put both legs up on the chair. Sweet. And as you feel the relief of the legs, this is pretty much like legs up the wall, allowing that relaxation in the legs to happen, along with allowing your body to just sink deeper down into your mat. My choices determine how brightly I shine. My choices determine how brightly I shine. My choices determine how brightly I shine. Go ahead and stay exactly where you are. Just allow your feet to come off of the chair and allow them to be straight up. Right. Yeah. And then just like roll your ankles just a little bit. Perfect. So we're going to put our legs back down on the chair. And then you're going to take your right leg and you're going to cross it over your left leg. And you're just going to allow it. Yes, just like that. Just give me a thumbs up if that's okay for you. Excellent. Okay. And so you don't have to press the knee out or anything. Just allow everything to just fall where it wants to fall. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Very slowly, go ahead and move yourself back into waterfall, legs straight up, just to give them a little stretch. Beautiful. And now we're going to switch legs. So the left leg will now be crossed over the right. Great. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Go ahead and slowly straighten your legs and put them up, feet towards the ceiling. And just let them stretch a little bit. And we're done with the chair. But we're going to remain on our back. So if you'd like to take the bolster out from underneath you and just push the chair forward. Beautiful. So we're going to do a twist. We're going to come all the way onto our right side, and we're going to just pull our knees up, but put a pillow or something in between your knees. Yeah. Beautiful. And just allow your body to sink into the mat. Wherever your body is touching the mat, just allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper every time you exhale. And remembering that if thoughts start to arise, you have the option to just allow them to leave with your exhale without any attachments at all. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So we are just going to roll over to the other side. You could just take your bolster with you. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. We have come to our final posture tonight, Shavasana. Take your time. Move into it slowly. Take any organic movements that you might need to allow yourself to settle down into it. Allow yourself to be comfortable. Maybe just gently move the body, allowing yourself to get out the wiggles and getting settled and grounded. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, knowing that at any time, if you need to, you may open your eyes and focus on something that is within your eyesight. Allow your breath to just be. Just notice it without changing it. Letting it come and go on its own natural rhythm. Notice any chatter that is starting to happen. Do not attach to it or try and focus on it. Just notice it. Finding the awareness of what is happening without attachment can be difficult, and that is okay. Give yourself grace and then release whatever is not serving you right now. Start to become aware of your breath. Maybe you notice how even your inhales and exhales are, or maybe they are uneven. Either way, just notice. Feel how deep your inhale is and how long your exhale is, knowing that there is no right or wrong, depth or length, for it is how your body responds right here, right now. Beginning with the inhale, start to deepen it. Maybe you feel the breath all the way down into your belly. Maybe it stops right at your ribs. Just notice. When your mind decides to focus on something other than your breath, bring it back. Feel each inhale with such focus that you can feel it come through the nose, pass through the chest, filling the lungs, maybe expanding the belly. Allow the exhale to happen on its own. Deepen the inhale even more. And this time, imagine the breath touching your toes. Imagine the breath looks like wind, the thick white lines like a cartoon. Watch the breath curl when it touches your toes and then come back up, releasing itself. As you imagine the inhale getting deeper and deeper, looking like the wind reaching your toes and curling back up, feel the exhale. Feel the air curl around the toes and make its way back up the body and releasing through the nose. If the busyness of the mind starts to distract you, bring your awareness back to the breath. Maybe reciting to yourself, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Know that it is okay when the thoughts start to distract you. Give yourself grace and then let go and come back to the breath. Concentrating a visualization of the breath, making its way through the body, from the nose all the way down to the toes, then feeling it come back up the body and out the nose. Maybe you notice the cool air as the inhale begins, and you notice the warmth of the exhale on your nostrils or the top of your lip. Visualize the breath making its way through the body, from the nose to the chest, to the ribs, all the way down to the toes. Then feeling it come back up the body from the toes to the belly, to the ribs, to the chest. And exhale through the nose. Continue the inhales and exhales, remembering you can always take a break if you need to reset. Maybe open the eyes for a moment, reset, and then come back to the breath. Repeating inhale and exhale as you need to. Finding stillness with yourself except for the breath. Allowing balance and calm to wash over you with every inhale. Releasing what no longer serves you with each exhale. Continue to visualize the breath making its way through the body, from the nose all the way down to the toes. Then feeling it come back up the body and out of the nose. When you are ready, release the breath and allow it to come back to its natural rhythm. You might notice that it has changed from when we began. Just be with the changes you notice and how not only your body feels, but how you feel. Do you feel clearer, calmer, more at ease? Has a sense of peace come over you? Whatever you feel or notice is exactly what it needs to be for you right here in this moment. Allow it to just be what it needs to be right here, right now. Begin to bring your awareness back to your body and to the space that you are laying in right now. Maybe wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing some very gentle movements back into the body. And when you are ready, roll to your left side. Take your time, move slow with little to no effort, keeping the gaze soft, eyes closed. And when you are ready, slowly allow yourself to come up to a seated position. Take your time, keeping your gaze soft or your eyes closed. And once you are seated, bring your hands to heart center. And then bow your head and give yourself some gratitude for taking time out of your day to give yourself some self-love and some self-care. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through practice tonight. May you find peace and possibility with every breath that you take. It is with the deepest of gratitude that I recognize the light in you and the light in me. It is the same, and I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you. Have a great night. It was good to see you.